Okay, today is August 4th, 2023, and this is my trade recap. Took 2 trades today, 1 break even and 1 win. It is currently 5 a.m. I took my first trade around 4 a.m., so my sleep obviously is not good at all today, and I'm aware of that, so I cannot score above an A on my DRC, no matter how well I execute. Just really struggling to sleep lately. I gotta really work on building the good habit again. It will eventually catch up to me, and I'm aware of that, so that's gotta be #1 priority going into the weekend. But got a lot of special occasions planned for the weekend, so hopefully I can still get some good sleep and work on building that good habit going into Monday. Same with my meditation practices as well. Just get a few minutes in the morning and at night every day over the weekend. Alright, well, just did a quick daily chart analysis. I actually went to bed at around 1 o'clock and I woke up around 4, checked my phone, or 3:30, checked my phone, and I saw a setup pretty close to playing out. So I rushed over to my computer and pulled the trigger. First trade was a 1 minute chart, 3 minute chart pair flag short for that extension to the 5 minute. This one was a very standard play where this has had a move up from these lows right here to this highs within just a few minutes without much of a pullback at all. I was actually looking for a place to go long here, but the only long signal was off this 4536 level. So in that case, I'm looking for a pullback and then a hold of that pullback and then look to play the continuation. The reason why I was watching this level was because this was a 4-hour chart signal along. On the 4-hour, it would have been the break of this candle here, would have been the long signal. And it wicked down below this candle right here as well, making this trade valid. This wick below right here, premature. Potentially stopped out some longs overhead and then gave a chart a chance to set up again. This, in this case, when it just breaks right above this level, is not a valid setup. In that case, I wait for a pullback and potentially look for some topping action where you can scalp the short side play for that pullback. So the first area short that I saw was right over here actually, off this 4545.5 level. Once that level broke, well, first of all, I had 3 retests of that level, 1, 2, 3, making this trade valid. Now, what you need to ask yourself is there proper risk reward? In this case, for that healthy pullback to this purple level, or to the 5-minute 90 MA, or to this previous resistance over here on that prior crackdown. Is there 1 to 2 at least minimum? Yes. So then this trade is valid. The only data that I don't have about this is trading at 4 a.m. I don't really trade at this time, so I don't really have much data here. So my main priority with this trade was locking in half at 1-to-1, making sure the trade is a win no matter what, and then locking in the rest into 1-to-2 or into that price targets. So that was my first trade here. Take a short right here on this break, on that first bear flag break, and then it set up tight actually. So I took a short right here, set up tight, consolidate sideways, had an inside candle, failed to. So at this point, the risk is off this 46.5 level. But once that sets up tight over here off this 4.6, now you have a tighter risk here, and you could add one more at this break of this 4545.25 level. And that is what I did. Right over here. At this break, enter short. And this one enter short, cover into this low, cover into this low, cover into here, here, and the break of this candle right here at 42.75. Okay. And next trade was a play off the bigger time frames where you're looking to dip buy at the key levels over here and the 50% retracement level. And it's playing out perfectly right now, but I just wasn't patient enough for this move. So the first area to go long was right here at this purple, the key prior crackdown level over here. That level I'm expecting to hold as support here. No buying pressure came in whatsoever, just took partial size here. Took another add into VWAP, or not VWAP, the 50% retracement level, and into the break of this low right here, the premature short, where it retested this trend line and reclaimed. So I took my final add over here, was in full size now. And then into this flag line was the first area where longs had a reason to enter. And I sold partial profits into the first predictable part of the move, into this purple level, and the retest of that bear flag. Only got 2 contracts filled when I had 4 contracts out there. And then came back and stopped me out for break even on the rest. So this was pretty much a break even trade after commissions. And then the next trade I saw was this. I completely missed this one because I was logging back into my Ninja Trader. This was a tight 50-cent risk right over here, and it had at least 1 to 2 to the purple. And this was a very tight flag on the 1 minute. After testing and holding this trend line on the bigger time frames. So you could have taken this long here, sell into there. In this case, you would have met your full 2-hour targets, and then it would have stopped you out on the rest. And it's playing out perfectly at the moment. But I had no patience for this one. I am exhausted at the moment, and I am running on lack of sleep. So the next one was a buy into the purple, buy into 50% retracement, buy into the trend line in full size here, sell into the first area where longs will come in right here, and then if it fails to hold that level, stop out the rest, never letting that trade turn into a loser. Okay. Alright, going into Monday, just gonna have to make sure that I've had some good sleep and proper meditation. Otherwise, do not trade Monday. Alright, that's it.